Welcome to the woodshop stop. This is Raj. Today we're going to talk about hole saws. There's a lot of different sizes of hole saws, and there's a lot of different types of attachments for the arbor for these hole saws. And we're going to talk a little bit about that today and get into it. And a lot of you may know all this, but there are some, I'm sure, out there that have never used a hole saw and don't know how they function and wouldn't be able to take one apart and put one back together without a little information. So today we're going to get into it, and thanks for stopping in to the woodshop stop. The hole saw comes in various sizes, but if you have so many and you don't have enough arbors, you don't want to buy more arbors. Well, how do you get these pieces apart so that you can use this arbor on this saw or any other saw that you have? This right here is a set screw. This holds this whole unit in place once it's locked onto the saw. And to remove it, you just loosen this set screw like so, and then you can turn this nut and it pulls the pins out of the locking part of the saw, as you can see right there. And now the saw is free to turn on this arbor, and then you can unscrew this arbor just like this, and they come apart. It's like magic, right? Okay. So now that you've got this saw removed from this arbor and drill, you can attach this arbor and drill to a different saw. Say we want to go with this 2 3/8 diameter saw. Well, now all we have to do is thread this drill and arbor into this saw like so. You can see it. And then you line up those pins, those locking pins, so that you can, once they're lined up, you can screw this, and that sets those locking pins in place. And once the locking pins are in place, you can see those on the inside there at the bottom. Once that's set, then you can use the screwdriver and lock it all in place like so. Now that is on there and it's ready to use. That's how you do it. Now this arbor and drill is a little bit different. As you can see, there are no threads up on the top part right here, but you do have a spinning nut right here. Looks like a spinning nut. And you've got your locking pins right here. This one doesn't work like the other. It's a little different. This one slides. See how that slides? It slides back and forth. And once you've got this locked onto the saw, what prevents this from sliding back and forth anymore is this set screw right here. Once you've got it attached to the saw, the pins are in place, then you tighten the set screw. Now let's put this one on a saw. Here we got a 3 1/4 inch saw. Another big saw. It screws in because we have the threads here that match up with the saw threads. It screws in, and once you go so far, then you line up the pins This one screws in like the others. Once you've threaded this arbor to the saw, it's screwed together, and then you can see in the bottom there you have the 2 holes for the locking pins. You just have to make sure you line those up with those holes, and then you force it here. See, it snaps into place. Pops out, snaps in. Pops out. See, the pins are down below. There they go. They snapped into place. You can see them. And once you've got the pins lined up, you tighten the set screw. And now this one is ready to be used. You can see the pins are lined up in there. It's threaded in, and the set screw is tight, so it's locked into place. It's not going to move. You can't pull that apart. And that's how that works. Now this one, this is a 1 1/8. It's quite a smaller one, but it does have the drill in the center. And this one disassembles a little bit differently. As you can see, there is a set screw, but this is all one piece. So the only thing that moves is the drill bit that's in the center. Now, you do it the same way. You release the set screw. Take the set screw out. Now this would only be in a situation where the drill is dull and you need to change the drill out. But this is a kind of a special drill. You'd have to find one with a flat for the set screw. But it comes out just like this. You can see there's the flat right there. That's where the set screw sits on, and that holds the drill bit in place. And it's very just a simple one piece design, but that's how you disassemble this one if you've never done it before. And you put the set screw back in. That's how you know it's in the location necessary. And then you just tighten it down. And that's that one. This one's just a little bit different too. This one is a 1 3/8, and it has a set screw on the wrench flats, the nut head, and that's how you remove the drill, except it doesn't go through. You tighten the set screw just like the others, and you can see there's the drill, the flat spot on the drill for the set screw, and it just slides out. and it's got the flat on the very end of the screw, and that's what it looks like in the center on the inside of the saw. Very simple design. The smaller ones seem to be the more simple designs. The larger ones have the more complex with the set pins, locking pins, along with the set screw. And then you tighten it back up, and then you're ready to rock and roll again with this one. As you can see, I've got quite a few saws here. This isn't even all of them, I don't believe. But I've got, this is a 4 1/8. That's a big one. Three and a half. I picked these all up at an estate sale. There's a 3 1/2, and I got them from real cheap. I don't think I spent more than $5 a piece for each one of them. So this is a 3-inch, and it's a name brand, so it should last a long time. See, I don't hardly use them that often. 3 1/4. When do you need a 3 1/4 hole saw? You know. Then the 2 3/8 and 2 5/16. This one's brand new. It's got a price tag of $12 on it, but I didn't pay that for it. This one has a price tag of $20. Didn't pay that for that. And this is your 1 1/4. Small guy. But this is a 1 1/4, a small one with the set pins, which is a little bit different. This is made by I think this is a Nicholson. Yeah, Nicholson brand. Made in the USA. We like that. That's going to conclude this video, and I hope you got something out of this. If you've not used hole saws before and not familiar with hole saws, and maybe I enlightened you on how you disassemble them and put them back together, and the different types that you can find out there. Thanks for tuning in to the Woodshop Stop, and don't forget to hit the like and subscribe and the bell notification for future videos. Thanks for watching the video, and until next time on the Woodshop Stop, this is Raj. Peace out.